Crystal, welcome to Business Events TV.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I understand you've obviously just recently been employed. Tell me about the meetings at sea and your experience of what's happening in the world on sea, on ships.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so I've worked for Royal Caribbean International for about 11 years. Just recently took a position doing over global sales, focusing on the media incentive part for the Royal Caribbean line specifically. And year in, year out, I mean, we continuously could see growth, anywhere between 2 to 5 to 6% depending on the region of the world. More recently, we really are taking a step back and looking at when we do the design of our vessels to really look at this sector, because it truly is, something that we look at as providing a lot more retention with our business. It provides a new avenue to grab hold of new customers who wouldn't otherwise have cruised, by getting these conferences, getting these meetings and incentive groups to come on board with us and show them a little bit something different than what your typical land-based options are. So again, we are really focusing more going forward when we build and model our ships to really look at what the needs are for this particular sector of the business.
So it's actually almost a new category.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we have a very, very mature market in the U.S. I think it's education when it comes to the international realm, to really get these incentive houses, to really get these corporations to really start thinking out of the box, not thinking, we can go to a hotel and use, a ballroom space, but looking at, okay, what more can we offer to our employees, to our delegates while we're on board, the activities, the entertainment, beyond just what they're trying to sell or what they're trying to educate their group for, offering more.
The problem would be is that how do you get them back into the conference rooms?
How do you get them back into the conference rooms? Well, that is kind of difficult, but I'm sure they have some type of certification or requirements that they have to go back for.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And I'm assuming they can come in their, Speedos and their jocks. They've been out the water slides. Is that the same?
I think it depends on the company. So I would have to say, I don't think some of the Fortune 500s would probably like that. But.
Yeah, well, where's the speaker? He's on the water slide.
Exactly. He's climbing our rock wall.
That's right. Exactly. So you mentioned that it's a big industry or big category in the US.
Yes.
How's that finding now coming into Australia? The Asia Pacific region and mainly Australia.
And the thing from Australia specifically, because we don't have a lot of the shorter cruises, which is something that the media and incentive environment, they want a 3-night or 4-night. But unfortunately, from the cruise standpoint, because that limits us to doing what we call domestic cruise. And for us, we really want to get out to international waters. We want to be able to open our casinos. It's more cost efficient that way. Yep. So we do see that we're seeing more fly business from the Australian market for the media and incentive base. Going to the Caribbean, going to Alaska, going to Europe, where we do have some of the shorter cruises. But we are, year in, year out, we do have more and more selections, because we are seeing, as time goes, that there's a lot more growth coming from Australia specifically for this sector of the business.
Oh, cool. Okay. And moving forward, is the industry picking up? Are you getting more ships to Australia?
Yes, we definitely are. And just in the last year, I think we've added two just from our brand specifically, and I could see that even growing more so.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time, Chris.
Thank you.